videos slash discussion videos. So, um, as you guys know, well, you probably already guessed, uh, or guessed already. So you guys probably heard about FPS, right? The frames per second, or FPS for short, like whatever, frames per second. Um, so there's so basically, uh, I have 160 hertz or 140, I don't know. Um, but I want to quickly note is that right now you guys see me running at 60 frames per second, like 60 FPS frames per second. Um, so some reason or another, um, you know how like some people say enable 120 frames per second on your uh on your PC on the PS4. However, you need a 4K monitor. Yeah, it's just that the problem is with that type of style is like you don't need a 4K monitor just to run 120 FPS. It seems a little bit stupid. Okay, I know PlayStation just wants to make you just buy like $1,000 a 4K monitor that costs $1,000 just to run just to run 120 FPS. So instead, Fortnite decided to um, and add an option where you can run 120 FPS without buying 100 buying uh, with buying a 4K monitor, right? So you guys know that. The reason why I'm making this video is because I just want to, and I just want to see what you guys' opinion on this. But basically, this only works in gameplay. It doesn't work on the. You can see I'm running at 60 FPS on because I'm technically on a technically I have a 44 like 160 hertz monitor, even though it's the fastest monitor, like it's a Samsung Odyssey, and literally it has like 100 hertz, like a 40 hertz or 60 hertz, right? And I don't know why, but I feel like Sony is just like it's just that Sony makes like people buy $100, just like $1,000 just to buy a 4K monitor. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, personally, I like my brother. Actually, he has a at least 100 like 160 hertz or 44 hertz on his monitor, and it's like he literally can play games without having like FPS lag and issues, right? um, on his computer and such forth, right? He doesn't need his PlayStation. But I am saying is that you should, if you have 144 hertz or higher, you should still enable uh, this mode. This will allow you to pretty much have like 120 FPS. I had this mode on before, uh, but for some reason it keeps the game disabled. I don't know why, but yeah, it allows you to the game itself will run better at 120 FPS, and you won't get like huge FPS drops all the time. Uh, I was like when I was playing it, it felt so smooth. Like it felt like I'm almost like playing on it was like so smooth, and it just felt way like all the time when I played on 60 FPS, I always get like these lag spike, and sometimes I wouldn't get like enough kills. I would only get 3 kills, right, for every match, or like 2 or such for it. You can see, I'll show you, for example, right, if I go to my replay, we can press going. Um, But you can see how like most of these are creative stuff, right? Normally I would get like 3 kills every single game because of the fact that I was running at like 60 FPS. But when I able to 120 FPS, it just feels way better. Even though that my monitor's at 160 hertz per hertz, it just wouldn't makes like why would you spend 160 $140 that has that you have to get $140 for just a 4K monitor, and plus, like the hertz and all that kind of stuff, right? So it wouldn't make sense, because personally, I think personally you should just consider it's just that I feel like Sony's just ripping you off. They put they gave you 100, they gave you a 4K. You can't play 120 FPS unless you play on a 4K monitor. It just some people around the world, some people don't actually have a 4K monitor. Like me, I don't have a 4K monitor, but I have a 160 hertz. The fact is, uh, the fact is, there are two ways you can look at things. The first one is hertz allows you to run better frames. Uh, that's quality, right? You want better quality, so you want make it a little bit better for people and then for a 4K monitor plus no, actually it was quality. No, quality is the 4K, and performance is the hertz. So I will show you what I mean. Basically, I run so smoothly, even though that I have a lot of lag on me. I run so almost basically like a cat, almost just really fast, or like a dog, for example, or even a small little baby. It just feels it feels so smooth. Also, north the 120 160 160 hours, there's like an hour or so. That's just because I have a bad internet. um I'm waiting for the you guys remember, if you guys don't know, there's a new satellite service that's coming out called Starlink. I think you guys heard about it, but some people say it's really good, some people say it's really bad, some people are saying it's okay. Personally, I think it's going to be really good once I get next year. And I will do a whole performance slash well, uh, like basically data and all that kind of stuff once we get it. But until then, I have this internet that's it's not good, but it's running at. But you can see, I literally can move 160 degrees angles all the way around without any lag. But you do see kind of like a. I don't know if you don't. I don't know if you see this, but you kind of see a little blur sometimes. But there's a cat. I got links right there. Yeah, you can see sometimes I'll get a little blur here and there, but yeah, it's just it just runs way better. That's the only issue with the 120 FPS, is that you can just get that blurry kind of feeling. So most of the time I always try to ignore it, because it doesn't really matter when you're playing the game. You're just playing the game and just having fun. I mean, it's a lot better. I feel much better when I play on 120 FPS. The time when I didn't play at 120 FPS was just oh man, it just felt so laggy every single time. So yeah, pretty much everything is a-okay. No sign of like lag spikes and things like that. It just makes the game feel way better, way higher performance. And you don't have to like experience like lag spikes or anything like that. And another thing is that I'm able to hit my snipes. Before I couldn't, but now I can. It just feels way better. Performance is like so clean. But yeah. Now, also another thing to take note is that today is kind of a little bit dry out today. Not much that's just recently came out. Like, I know tomorrow, like Monday is supposed to be Fortnite mirrors, supposedly. No, not Monday. I mean Tuesday is supposed to be Fortnite mirrors, and that's when it starts getting a little bit better. Like a lot of people like me really like Fortnite mirrors. I'm not like a Halloween fan, but I love Fortnite mirrors. The thing is that Fortnite mirrors is the only game that has like good experience, like good gameplay experience. It just feels really fun when you're playing with a team. But when you're not playing with the team, like you're just trying to win the game and such forth, it just feels a little bit kind of not that great, such forth. But yeah, it just feels a little bit kind of boring when you consider the all things, like when you consider everything in the you know, like how do I say? I don't know. It's just like consider like everything. Like I don't know. Like if you guys like, which one's your favorite like your favorite mode? Personally, I like Fortnite mirrors. I like the Horde Rush. It's just that the Horde Rush just feels like so good. It feels like you're going on a boss raid and such forth. Unlike like other game, like unlike other like unlike other type of like game modes, it just doesn't feel. It doesn't feel cool, you know. I remember when they added the. I mean, inside the world. Oh man, it scared me. Inside the world, they have something like that where they had the Storm King. They always had the Storm King for a long time. However, every time when I play that game, I can't really like play with other people because you have to be in a party to play it. But yeah, it's just that it's really fun when you're playing with a team and you're just like having fun. You're just like enjoying. I remember last Fortnite mirrors, it just felt so interesting, and the experience itself just felt really good. So yeah. While we're on the topic of what you guys would like to see in Fortnite creative, personally, I would love to see new type of ways to. I'm just trying to look for it. Huh. I don't see anyone over there. Look at that big head. Vegeta. Alright, he's going to move around. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my god. Hey. I am doing gameplay stuff. Ah, I didn't get the thing because I was trying to do this challenge. I'm trying to do a challenge where I have to slide down. However, I don't have enough momentum. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh. Five. Oh, oh, and on the hill. Oh, and on the hill. Oh my god, this... Uh... Well, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Leave a like, subscribe new, and I will catch you all later. Goodbye.